Saki's internet got cut. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna share the screen with you. You're gonna write down just the part that I tell you, but at first you don't have to write down anything, okay? So we're gonna look at what we need in order to make a good personal narrative. Now, remember, we've all written one personal narrative, and our goal now is to write an even better personal narrative. So, we want to be thinking about our personal narratives. Today, we're not going to start writing. What we're going to do today is called pre-writing. It's the things that we need to do before we write. Sebastian, you have a question?
Yes. Will we have to submit the writing to Moodle?
Yes. Okay, you're gonna submit notes to Moodle, but I'll tell you exactly what you need to write. Right now, you just need to listen, okay? So today we're gonna talk about what we need to do before we start our new personal narrative. Vic, you have a question?
Miss, is this like something what we're gonna have to turn in with the writing we're gonna do for spelling?
You're gonna turn in your spelling, and then this is what you're gonna turn in for daily 5. Okay? All right.
Oh wait, it's already daily 5?
Yep, it's daily 5. Okay, so before we write our personal narrative, we first need to brainstorm. We need to take some time to think of a small moment. Remember at the beginning of the year when we did your first narrative, we took some time to think of a small moment. So today I'm going to remind you of how we can do just that, how we can figure out a good small moment. So let's watch this little clip together.
Writing a personal narrative. Episode 1, Brainstorming. Do you know what a personal narrative is? A personal narrative is a true story about your life. You can write about something that has happened to you. When we brainstorm, we think about all of the different things that we could write about. Brainstorming helps us find the best possible topic for our writing. When you brainstorm personal narrative topics, you can think about good memories you have about things that have happened to you, fun things that you've done with your family or friends, trips you have taken or special places you have visited, activities you have done at school, or anything else that has happened to you in your life. It's important to choose a topic that you care about and remember lots of details about. This will help you write a great personal narrative. So here is my brainstorming sheet. I'm going to think of some things that I've done that I'd like to write about. I will draw a sketch and a few words to remember my ideas. Then I'm going to choose one idea that's my favorite. So first, I'm thinking I could write about when I played kickball at recess yesterday. That was super fun. Or I could write about my birthday party last summer. I could tell about all the gifts I got and the games we played. I could also write about when my mom took me to the store this weekend and I got a new toy. Or I could write about when I visited my grandparents for Christmas. I could write about when I got my dog and I was so excited. Or I could write about when I watched fireworks in the park on 4th of July. Wow, so now I have 6 ideas to choose from. Let's see. I don't think I'll write about visiting my grandparents because it was sort of a long time ago and I don't really remember enough details. Today, I think I will write about when I got a new dog. I can save the rest of my ideas for later. So that's it. I've chosen my topic and I'm ready to start writing. Check out Writing a personal narrative.
Okay, so today we're gonna do that, but before we choose our new small moment, we need to think of the ingredients for a good small moment. Okay, some of you might remember that last time when we picked a small moment, when we were stuck, we thought of people that we want to write about, we thought of places that we might want to write about. So you can still use those things to help you come up with your ideas. But when you go about choosing your small moment, you need to include these things. So this is what I want you to write down right now in your writer's notebook. Just like this piece of paper up here at the top, this is what you're going to write. You're going to title it Ingredients for a Small Moment. And then you're going to list these 6 things. These are 6 things that your small moment needs to have. Okay, it needs to be one focused moment that could be stretched into a story. All right, so you want to be thinking of a moment that's just one small part of your life, not a big, long period of time, but one small moment that can be stretched out. It needs to have some action, okay? A good small moment includes action. It's not just like, I woke up and then that's it. That's not a good small moment because it doesn't contain any action besides just waking up. So it needs to include some sort of action. You need to be able to remember it well enough to tell us the details and create pictures for us, images that we can describe. Okay, remember yesterday in the stories that you read, you noticed that the author described things well. You need to be able to do that with whatever small moment you choose. That means you need to remember what things smelled like or what things sounded like or looked like. Everybody's microphone needs to be turned off, please. It needs to have a reason for telling the story, okay? If it doesn't really have any action or any point or nothing really exciting, then it's not a good small moment, okay? If you don't have any emotion connected to it, then nobody else really wants to hear it either, okay? So it has to be a story worth retelling. Okay, so it needs to have a so what or a big deal, a reason for being told. And it needs to include dialogue. So that means it needs to have other characters. Okay, remember this is a true story, something that happened in your life. Okay, so take a moment, write down those 6 things as the ingredient for a small moment. Okay, on everybody's piece of paper, I should see 6 ingredients for a small moment.
Miss Garcia,
Yes.
so we just write that, and then what's gonna be our title for that?
Ingredients for a small moment, just like this picture on the top. Okay, that's what your paper should look like
Mi-
right now.
Miss,
Hang on. Marcos, you have a question?
Yeah, can it be like when I went to the US?
If it fits all of these things, but right now I don't want you to think about your small moment. Right now I only want you to write down these 6 ingredients for a small moment.
Okay.
Okay, and we're gonna think about our small moments in a moment, but first write down the ingredients. Daniel Lee?
when we write those 6 things, does it all have to be a good memory?
Nope, it could be a bad memory, it could be a sad memory. All right. Samuel?
And Miss, do we submit all tomorrow?
You're gonna first write down these 6 small moments, or this 6 ingredients for a small moment. Then we're gonna do something else, and then you're gonna submit both parts to me. Alba?
I can't see. I mean, there's like a black box.
It's because I have people's hands there. Is that better?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. When people's hands go up, then I get a text box and it covers up the screen. All right. I'm gonna give you about 1 more minute here to finish writing. You need to finish copying these 6 things into your book.
I'm gonna take a screenshot.
Everybody's microphone should be muted. Alba, did you have another question?
No, I forgot my hand.
Okay. Okay, I will put this back up in a little while, but I'm gonna tell you what to do after you finish, and then we'll come back to this for those of you who need it. Okay?
Miss, there's 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. Oh yeah, 5. Emmanuel?
Miss, do we have to write those 5 or
Yeah.
just 4?
Those 5 things.
Okay. And is there a title or something?
Ingredients for a good small moment. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next slide and then we'll come back to this. All right, so after you have finished your ingredients for a small moment, here are your jobs for today. You're gonna put those notes in your writer's notebook and you're gonna put a picture of your notes in Moodle. Then also in your writer's notebook, you need to take some time and brainstorm 6 new small moments, okay? Just like they did in the video. You need to think about 6 different stories that you could tell. Then you need to draw them and write them just like in the picture. Okay, it doesn't have to be a perfect picture. It doesn't have to show me all the details, just one little image that helps us remember what it is. Like she put kickball at recess and she just drew a ball. Okay, so she didn't have to draw everybody playing kickball, just a ball. So just 6 simple pictures and a little tiny description of what it is. Then you're gonna look at your 6 choices for a story and you're gonna see which one of them has the most ingredients for a small moment. Okay, and that's the one that you should circle and choose. Okay, the one that you're most excited to write about that includes all of these things. Okay, it needs to be a small moment in time. It needs to have action. It needs to have details. It needs to have a reason for being retold, and it needs to have dialogue. Okay, now, Matthias, you had a question?
Yes, this two we turn it in.
Yes.
Can I do it in the same page in the bottom one?
If you have room on the same page, that's fine. Marley?
And oh, Miss, I forgot something. And do we need to circle the one that we choose?
Yes, you need to neatly circle it so I can still see it. Okay?
For the 6 things, do I have to write like let's say, can it be about one thing that is just one, like an airplane, and just talk about that?
Like if you're gonna write about a trip that you took, you could just draw an airplane and then put trip to wherever. Okay, but remember that lots of you already wrote about a trip, so you need to write about something different than what you wrote about last time. It cannot be the same story. You need to pick a new story. Vic?
So what we have to do after we write the ingredients for a good small moment is we have to then write 6 other small moments and then read a whole read all the stories about each one, and then you have to pick one and then draw an example of which one is.
You're very close. You're gonna not write a story about all 6. You're just gonna write a title that
Paragraph.
tells me what each of them are and a little picture, just like in the picture on the screen. And then you're gonna pick which one you want to write
Oh.
as a personal narrative.
Miss,
Okay.
Do-
Thank you.
can we leave?
Hold on. Jihoon, you have a question?
Can we write the 6 small memories down of the ingredients for a small moment?
You need
Because
to
I
do,
have a space.
yeah, if you have still space on your page, that's fine. Rafa,
Oh no, what's the literature?
okay. Mateo,
And Miss, how could we put the title for the 6 choices to choose for your personal narrative?
you can just put brainstorm if you want a title.
Okay,
All right.
okay, thanks.
Lucas,
Can I do another thing to not circle it, like underline it?
sure.
Like
As
the-
long as I can tell which
ones?
one, or you can draw an arrow and point to it, as long as I know which one you're choosing.
Okay.
Okay. Emmanuel,
So we have to draw. No, we have to draw and pick 6 of our ideas of a personal narrative and circle one that we want to choose.
yeah, the one that has the most ingredients for a small story or for a personal narrative. Okay, the best choice.
So that's another thing we have to put in our writing book.
Yes.
Miss,
Okay, Alba,
So we don't need to write anything. We just have to put a title and a little drawing.
yep, just a little explanation, just a title and a picture.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Matthias,
Can we leave?
yes, you can go. You need to come back after lunch at 1 o'clock.
1. Bye.
Bye, Daniel Lee.
Bye.
can it be less than 6?
Miss,
No, it needs to be 6.
are you gonna play the thing we had to write?
Yeah, I'll put it back for you. There you go. Mateo,
Okay.
Mateo, did you have a question? Okay, if you want to go, you can go. You need to be at 1 o'clock for social studies. Santiago,
Miss, I don't see very well to write because there's something, a square there.
there you go.
Okay, thanks.
Marcos,
Do we write
Do we
one
have
small
to write the? Do we have to do it the one on the little paper or both?
both.
Both of them we have to do.
Well,
Of-
it's the same thing. Just on the one on the
Miss?
little paper, I eliminated number 4 because it didn't really make sense.
Miss?
So it's
So I
just
just
those
have to
5
write the number. So I just have to write one of them, or how?
You need to write the 5 ingredients for a small moment, and then you need to write 6 ideas of a small moment story and pick
No,
one.
like of the little paper, and then the one right here. Do we have to write both of those?
No, they're the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Miss?
Yes.
when I wanted to submit the thing, it doesn't let me. It's like I don't need to submit nothing.
Okay, I'll have to go and fix it in a minute, but I gotta wait till we're done with Zoom.
Oh, can I submit it after social studies?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Alba, you have a question?
Yes, today's work, do we have to go tomorrow or always 10 o'clock?
I'm sorry, Alba, what?
Today's work, can we submit it until tomorrow or always until 10 o'clock?
Until 10 o'clock tonight.
Okay,
Daniel?
Do you come back at 1?
Yes, sir, 1 o'clock.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, Miss.
Bye.
See you later.
Okay, Ariana, you have a question?
Miss, what does it mean evergreen?
What does what mean?
Evergreen.
I can't hear you very well.
She said, what does evergreen mean?
Oh, evergreen is a tree that doesn't change color. It stays green all the time.
Okay.
All right, does anybody else need more time?
no,
I mean that last one.
All right.
Miss, what did it says in the number 4?
On the desk.
Bye, miss.
Bye. You just need to write the ones that are right here on the big, right here. One focus
Oh, okay.
moment contains action.
Okay.
Alba, you have a question?
yes. Actually, so we just have to write a title and for the other thing, we just have to write a title and what are we writing? I mean, like a little drawing.
You just have to, on the other part, you mean, for the small moments? You just
Yes.
need to write 6 ideas and draw.
Oh, and a title or ingredients for some.
Bye, miss.
Bye.
Okay.
Miss, I am confused.
Santiago, what?
I am confused.
What
You
are
say that
confused about?
Miss,
you say we don't have to copy that page, and you say we have to copy the one that you show us first.
Okay, in this little page that looks like a notebook page that's on the screen right now, it's
Yeah.
the same thing as what I wrote on the screen, except I took out number 4 because it didn't really make sense. Okay, so that
Okay.
list is the same as this list.
So,
Kylie, no.
so then I copied that is with dots.
You need to copy this here that has the list of 5 things that are make a good
Mhm.
small moment.
Okay.
And then you need to
Yeah.
draw 6 ideas for a small story and label them. And then you need to pick which one you want to write about.
So I draw 6 of them, and I pick one I am going to talk about.
One that you're gonna write a long story about. Okay, so you're gonna pick the one that you can remember the best, that has other characters in it, that has action in it.
Okay.
Okay, Alba, you have a question?
Yes. What are we submitting?
You're gonna submit it in Moodle, but I guess I have to change something because it's not set up right, but I will turn it on as soon as Zoom is over.
Okay.
Miss, can you show me the one that you showed me, and I will.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, Rafa, you have a question?
Yes. Today are we working on a social studies project?
Yeah, at 1 o'clock.
Okay. We come back at 1 o'clock?
Yeah, you come back at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
All right. Lucas, you have a question?
Yes. In the one that we need to write our ideas to the story, can we just write like just saying, I bought a new cap, just that and not the picture?
No, you need to draw a little picture, but just draw a cat. Not a hard thing.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Anybody else need more time? All right, you guys are free to go. You need to come back at 1 o'clock for lunch. I mean, for social studies. Okay, so go ahead and finish this up and then come back for social studies. Bye.